Alright, so you want to breed guppies. Now, in my opinion, guppies are the best tropical fish out there for beginners, and they're my personal favourite simply because they're so easy to take care of and breed. Now, if you want to breed guppies, it's as simple as chucking a couple males and females into a tank and giving them like a month or two, and then you'll have little fry swimming around. But in my experience, I've found a few ways that you can get the most fry and the best quality. Now, there are two things that you need to know about guppies is that they are tropical fish, so they will need a heater and they'll need the water at about 22 to 26 degrees Celsius. But the other thing you need to know is they will eat their fry like most other fish. Now, there are two ways that you can breed guppies is one, you can leave the fry in the tank with the parents, or two, you can take the fry out. Now, I found with my past experiences that it's best to take the fry out because that way you can cull out any of the bad ones with bad spines and things, and you can also breed for colour, but you'll get the most amount of fry and you get the most control over how you raise the fry and which ones you continue to breed with. But the other way, you can leave them in the aquarium. Now, if you want to do this, you will need lots of hiding spots for the fry to escape the parents and not be eaten. And you'll need to feed the adults in the tank more, simply because then if they're full and they're not hungry, they won't have the urge to go and eat their babies. Now, tank setup, you'll need the basics. You'll need a filter, heater, light's optional, but I'd recommend it if you're going to have plants in there. And the water parameters, you'll want the pH around 6.5 to 8, and you obviously want like nitrates at 0 and ammonia and stuff at 0. But water parameters I wouldn't worry too much about with guppies, just simply because they're so easy to take care of. But if you are going to have guppies in, like the fry in with the parents, you'll want to have plants like Java moss, water wisteria, just anything you can use to get the babies to hide from the parents. Alright, awesome. So you've had your guppies for a couple of weeks and you've noticed that some of your females are pregnant. Now, there are two ways that you can raise the fry. Obviously, you can leave them in the aquarium and just feed them and let the females have the fry and let them do their own thing. But what I like to do is I like to use a contraption like this one. Now, this is very good. I got it off eBay. It was about $10. What it does is it floats on the top of the aquarium, and you can put the female in the top compartment and she'll have her fry. The fry fall through the grill and then she cannot eat them. And you can take the fry and put them in a separate aquarium and do whatever you want with them. Now, how do you know when your female's going to give birth? Well, you'll notice that she's very stressed and she's breathing very fast. She's refusing food. She's quite massive and fat, and she's also going to isolate herself and hide in corners of the tank. And you have to be very careful and look for this, because if she does have a fry and you're expecting to take them out, it's going to be very hard to get all those little ones and they will be eaten. But another thing, like the key thing that you're going to look for is this boxed off look. So I'll put a photo up now. And basically you can tell that her abdomen and stomach, it looks like she's swallowed a cube. And when she's getting to this point, it's time to put her into her breeding box and let her do her thing. And that's pretty much it. It's as simple as that. The final tip that I could give you is if you want to raise the fry quick, you put them in an aquarium that's big and has lots of room for them because they will grow faster. You can turn the water up to 26 to 28 and I'll get them to grow faster. And also feed them a couple times a day, keep them well fed, and make sure you're doing every daily water changes or once every 2 days, just keep that water quality up there and they'll grow really fast for you. Thanks for watching. Give me some feedback if you want, and I'll see you in the next vid.